doesn't know what he's talking about, and I give it 90.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Since Spacies.
Oh, what happened to my camera? Oh, what an awkward photo to be stuck on. G'day, invaders. Welcome to Some Spaces as I get my technology that's trolling against me to work. There we are, okay. Don't you hate it? You spend 5 hours or so setting this crap up, and then it just forces shit when you go to start.
Welcome to the stream, Emerald Rangers.
How you doing? G'day, Emerald Rangers. How you doing? Hey, we got a new camera angle to show off. Are you ready? This is like a big deal. I ordered a part. Okay. I got this off Amazon, and I was thinking of buying the Elgato. Oh, you can't hear me. You can't. Yes, you can. Put your volume up. Don't troll. I know you can hear me. What do you mean you can't hear me? The thing is moving. Hang on. You are very, very quiet. Oh, okay. That's weird. I didn't change any settings. Give me 1 second. This sucks. 1 moment, please. Still coming across as a bit soft. I don't know why that is. Hang on. I don't know why my settings have all gone to poo. What's it doing? Keeps defaulting back. Alright, that should work. Okay, is that... Oh, wow, that's too loud now. Let me get that down a bit. Okay. Did it change mics on you? Yeah, I don't know what it did. I didn't have the Blue Yeti G-Hub, whatever they call it, program running in the background. All right, sorted that out. We have a new feature that I was trying to explain. I went to Amazon and I picked this up. Let me just check that my camera is working fine as well, because that was part of the changes. So filter, okay, good. No green screen tonight, and I'll show you why in a second. So, oh, by the way, did Facebook going down affect you? It's like, oh no, we got no poking, no liking. Bit tragic, really. I don't use it, he says. Yeah, not many people. A lot of people are basically coming out and declaring that they hate Facebook and they don't want anything to do with it, I guess. Who would have thought, huh? I know, right? Drama. People hate Facebook. Who would have guessed? But that's, yeah. I just saw Facebook come up on the screen and I thought I'd mention that, but that's not what I'm talking about. Oh no, he's gonna do it. He's gonna get it out of the way. Go on. We've got a new sound effect. He can't wait to test it. How come it's not showing? I did put the new message. I thought I saved that. I'm all editing this on the fly. It's not. I know. I did put it there as one of. It's a timer, and it comes under. Oh no, you brought that up as a sound effect command. Okay, sound effects. Give me a second. This is never ending sorting this crap out. I know I did save that. But anyway, how do you save? I want to do it while I'm on air. Submit. Alright, try it now. By the way, it's not fart R and it's not fart reverb. Thank you for the host, Madino. No, it's reverb. Reverb. You can't bring that up again because you've already done it. It's There we go. Anyway, and Emerald Rangers needs a new pair of pants. Yes. All right. I'm going to show you a new feature. Okay, so this is camera number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mathino is in the chat. Welcome to Spacies. Okay, that should have worked. So, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, anyway, we've got a new camera angle. I don't know. We'll get this tested out as we go along. By the way, can we just take a moment to have a look at how freaking huge this poster that it's not a poster, it's actually acrylic. It's like a plastic perspex. Darius Burst sign that was sent to me by In Games. Plus they sent me a whole stack of magnets and stickers and the bag that you see at the back there. So really cool to get all that today, and it's been waiting for me at Jannali post office for something like, God, it was waiting there for 3 months, 100 days. That's how long we've been in lockdown now. So this is the only bad thing, right? When I'm looking at the camera here, I can't see the chat, so I'll have to work on that. Camera Hans is not muted. He's not in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Cam 2 muted. Okay. Cam, get it. Haha. But anyway, this is probably, I don't know when I'm going to be able to use this camera angle because it's a little weird, but I think it looks good for $20. I can't believe I'm using my traditional camera, and I think it comes out really well again for $20. Ignore that. I do have Instagram followers. Instagram went down today and it disconnected the connection. So now it looks like I've got no followers. God damn it. Oh yeah, and I've realized I've got no music running in this thing. That's the other thing I've got to get fixed up. So this is all technical issues I'm working out on the fly. Where is the just chatting screen? Hey! So if I copy... Oh, where do I have the music? Oh yeah, the Synth Spacies track. And if I go back and whack the music in, there's so many things to do. This is why I don't want to change my theme for my channel in a hurry. Poor Facebook streamers. Is that such a thing anymore still? Yeah, so anyway, let's get to the game. Enough of this. I do like that camera angle though. That camera angle does look good, and it might come in handy when, I don't know, weird shit happens and I want to get it on camera. But anyway, we are going to be getting stuck into... Now, I was very close to playing Monkey Ball tonight, but I thought, no, I want to stick to this Lost Judgement. When Monkey Ball gets released, then I'll stream it. But for now, I'll stick with Lost Judgement. So anyway, let's get into the game. And I think it's... Is that working? Yes, it's working. Cool. Love the detail in this game. Poor Facebook streamers indeed. Why would you be I don't know. I was tempted to go over there at one stage. Sega. I love this kitty. I need my game volume. Hang on. I got to get my audio sorted. Oh, please. What did you eat tonight? And I don't know how long these batteries are going to last me on this controller, so that's another technical challenge I'll have to work out. Curry. Ew. I need an ew button. All right. The gauntlet? What's the gauntlet? Now, I've forgotten where we're up to in the game, so this is going to be interesting. Okay. I have to admit that everywhere in Japan does look identical. So it doesn't really matter which city you're in on the mainland. The cities are all going to look pretty much the same. Didn't we just... Yeah, we met that dude who gave us a big speech. There's a mission to do here, I think. Yeah, we got to search for the bugs in the parking lot. That's right. If you were a bug, where would you put yourself? In plain sight. Okay. There's our mate. Hi, how are ya? Oh, we need a detector.
This is so weird. This is like Aliens when you can hear the where you can hear the aliens coming closer and closer. When you think about it, that was such a cool mechanic in that movie. Kind of, I wonder if he got. I wonder if he got the game over, man, game over. I wonder if he got the idea for that with Giga counters. They don't really give you any clues, do they? Just keep walking around. Oh, does that mean the battery's dying or? Oh, it's gone up. Hang on, it went up to. The teddy bear. This car's giving off a weird signal. Perhaps a bug of some sort's been planted in the car. Interested in my car, are you? Sorry about that. I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. Oh shit, a real life detective. Oh, I gotta change those stream times on that message. They're not accurate anymore. He's a persecutor. Okay. Prosecutor, not persecutor. Slight difference. To be honest, I've loved mysteries since I was little. Detectives are so fascinating, but I never thought I'd actually meet one like this. Ha 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 ha. Well, Mr. Detective, what business do you have with my car? Are you in on a case? Is there a mystery here right now? Well, there seems to be a series of illicit snooping activities going on around town lately, and I'm looking into the matter. And for some reason, your car's emitting a rather strange signal. Oh, do you think my car's bugged? I don't know why he's got a British accent all of a sudden, but whatever. Do you have do you ever have conversations in there that you wouldn't want others to hear? I'm getting my voices mixed up. Yeah, certainly. Discussing the day's upcoming trials with my secretary and such. Could there be a reason why someone would want to bug my car? Will you work it out, genius? May I search it for you? By all means. Oh, some news today. Just one sec. I'll make use of the camera now. Hang on a second. No, wrong one. So today I went to the doctor's and I found out that I have to get a mole removed from my right leg. It's about halfway down my right thigh, and it's just a little mole. And I've always looked at it for that's gonna go one day. It's gonna act weird. 2 days ago, it started bleeding for no reason at all. Just pop. And well, that's a bit gross. Like, they shouldn't do that. So anyway, I went to make an appointment for the doctors. Went down there and they just took one look at it and they said, "Yeah, we're getting it out of there." So tomorrow, I will be getting that yanked out, and I'm expecting two or three stitches. I'm not sure. It's really tiny, so it shouldn't be. I thought they could get away without using stitches these days, but apparently I was wrong. But yeah, that's a thing. So, it's just a bit of a community announcement time. Make sure you go get yourself checked out, and if you've got any moles or freckles, have them looked at, because you just never know, and you don't want to risk it. When I was a kid, I remember 60 Minutes showing an article about this guy that used to go to the beach every day, and he used to try to pull in chicks
with getting a tan because he was ashamed of being so white, and he ended up with skin cancer. And they put the article to air, and a week before the article actually made it to Channel 9, he died. So that kind of made me prop up my shoulders and go, well, okay, better check into that. So yeah, get yourself checked out, check your freckles, check your spots, your moles and everything. What they do, or what they can do, is take photos of your back and any problem areas, and they can go back to those photos every 6 or 12 months and just check into it to make sure that they're not changing. So worth doing. Back to the game. Wrong screen. So here we go. Okay. The signal's coming from this stuffed animal. Ogami-san, I think I found the source of the signal. That's Musayama's-kun's, huh? She's gonna run. She's a fraud. That belongs to my secretary. Oh crap! Damn it! You shall pay for your part in this sordid crime. What? That's the last thing you'd expect a timid little girl like that, old woman, to do. Put up a fit. Like, what would you do? No way, he's gonna serve her. And I am Makoto Sakuma, master of the Ogami style, and I should not hold back even against a lady as yourself. Hiya! Oh, you know Kung Fu? Just my luck. Oh, excellent bluff. Really gotten good at that. Your form was perfect. I've seen you fight enough times for the look of it to rub off at least. All right, let's hear it. She was going to try and attempt to kick some ass. It was a bluff. What's the meaning of this? I'm sorry. I've been paid off. What? By whom? Was it that one defendant's lawyer? Yes, he claimed to be working for them. He also said he's a detective. A detective? Probably the villainous detective who's become the talk of the town. Could you describe this person for us? By the way, one thing that you don't realize that was hard about getting this other camera set up is it's not designed to just stay on and sit there like it's doing now. So it used to keep timing off. So I had to go into the settings and get the power save feature turned off. So that's that. The other thing was the other complication I was getting. Oh, there we go. The other complication I was getting is right now, for example, I'm looking at the viewfinder and I was seeing a mark across my face to show the camera where to focus on, and that was coming out on the actual what you see there on the scene, and I thought, oh, man, I can't have that. That looks crap. So I had to get that changed, and also I don't have a AC power outlet for it. So I had to try and find some way of powering it. So I'm using a power brick, a big one, I might add. Like it's this thing, the size of that. It's bigger than my head. Look at that. It's heavy too. You can get these on Amazon for about 30 or 40 bucks. Actually no, it was about 50. And this thing's beefy. Like if you're gonna go overseas, this is the one you want to take with you. You're not gonna run out of power anytime soon, but I think you have to have this in check-in luggage. You can't take it on board with you. I'm not sure. I'm always a bit weary about taking power bricks on trips like that. But yeah, so there was a lot of complications involved. Plus I had to get a HDMI cable, mini HDMI to standard HDMI. It's lucky that I've got a Neo Geo Mini and I bought a cable for that. So there was that too. So a lot of complications involved. I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone and he didn't video chat with me. What about his voice? Speaking mannerisms then? Any noticeable dialect? I'm not sure. He was real quiet and he kept his voice speaking to a minimum. I do think he's a male though. Okay. Why didn't baboing work? The baboing should have worked. Fucking fine. Baboing. Did you record the conversation? I'm on a timeout, it looks like. I was instructed not to. Damn. If only had some sort of evidence we could use. Did he happen to give you his name? No, but he said he runs the illegal detective agency. This is such like why would you be calling a detective agency this? Wow, pretty brazen approach. He doesn't even beat around the bush, does he? How could you do this? Once he offered me the 3 million, I couldn't help myself. Heaven help me, what am I supposed to do with you? Fire you would be a good suggestion. Nice work. We even got compensated for our efforts. That Musayama girl's definitely getting canned, if not jail time on top of it. Well, she certainly could have thought of that before she bugged her boss. Wow, who would have guessed we learned about a corrupt detective in town? We didn't find the guy, but he seems busy enough that we'll probably get another crack at him. I agree. Seems to be suffering the strangest plague of illicit spying. And I believe my handy dandy detector could serve as the perfect antidote to this plague. Are you suggesting that we comb the whole city for bugs with that thing? You're determined. Are you wanting the? Is it definitely BB? Yeah, you got to do triple B. That sounds like an awful. Oh, I haven't tested my alerts, and I don't even know if my. Okay, 593. Yep, that's right. And I'm just going to test my alerts. Well, they work, so cool. That sounds like an awful lot of unpaid work. In that case, you should try consulting the Buzz researcher first to help pinpoint where you ought to search. Anything that gives off strong signals, such as wireless bugs and spy cameras, are prone to cause interference. Televisions and phones all suffer from some sort of noise when they're in the vicinity of covert broadcasting devices. Ah, interesting. Is there a chance I could crack down a bug wherever the posts are appearing? Indeed, there's a very real possibility that there are victims on the other side of those bugs and spy cameras. It makes sense, please. Okay, I'll give it a try soon. Best of luck. As upstanding detectives, it is our duty to take down this villainous investigator. All right, that's another mission complete. Just got my call just got blasted with a strange noise out of nowhere. It's almost as if a signal's being broadcast. Phone keeps saying no signal and then I have full bars. Anyone else's TV making weird noises all of a sudden? All right, so you get it. There's a pattern. What's that app called again? It's the no, not. Oh, I do need to go to the skills. Buzz researcher. That's right. And I can't. Oh,
No, I can't select that location. Oh, I can. Okay. It's not far. Let's go check it out. You've unlocked a new skill. How many points have I got? 12,000. So just unlocked a couple new skills. Is it to the left or right? Not right. And that takes short work of them. Takes care of them. What a waste. All right. Damn it. It's good to see I got a fan club. In Osaka, there's a lot of these kind of malls. More so, and also Nagasaki had a lot of these as well. But Osaka had more, way more. Oh no, actually, they were undercover, and there was a lot of book off stores and that sort of thing in amongst them as well. Is it on the other side of the road? Oops, sorry, I didn't even see you there. How rude. Let the car run over him. Oh, the blood spray up on the water. Sick. Sturdy coil, because you never know when you need it. Isn't this the agency? Huh. Would you really be saying stuff like this over the air? I can't remember Shinjuku Station. I remember Akihabara. Ikebukuro. The names, Japanese names, crack me up.
Akihabara, Ikabukara. It's a strange language you get your tongue around. I can deal with the rest tomorrow. I think it's time to recharge. I want to try the bug detector. Because I got a feeling when that woman passed me by the phone and made a bunch of noise. But the detector's not detecting anything. This is an interesting element to add to the game. Like, I think it's cool that the only way you can detect the signal is by a giga counter. Hang on, actually, the speech was down here. Yeah, definitely something. Oh, I'm picking up a bug from somewhere around here. Maybe it's from that woman. The signal gets weaker. She has to be bugged. So are we going to approach her? How weird would that be? Excuse me, but I think you're bugged. You a scout? Or is this a come on? Don't flatter yourself, woman. My name's Yagami. I was hoping this was voice acted, but guess not. I'm a detective. I just happened to pick up a rather odd signal coming from you, an electronic one. Strangest pickup line I've ever heard of. I'm giving off a signal? Yes, hot babe alert. The wandering bug. Seems to be going on all over town. I'd just like to make sure that you're not being targeted. Whoa, a shady detective. So where's the bug on me? That's a bit rude, isn't it? It appears to be coming from your bag. What, this? My manager gave me this just the other day. Your manager? Where do you work? A cabaret club. Okay, why would you tell someone though that just met you without them showing some sort of proof that or validation to their story? So your boss may have bugged you. Any clues as to why this might have happened? Not at all. He's always seemed like a really good person. Sounds like we should ask him directly. Which club is this? Rose Blossom on Hahama Street. Got it. I'll make sure he comes clean. You know what? I'll meet you there. I want to hear this too. So that's a side story. We can get on with it, or we can continue on with the main story. I'm just going to get on with the main story. It's kind of cool that hang on. It's kind of cool, yeah, that you could just take on these side stories like that, and they're interesting side stories, not like the usual crap. Oh no, I've lost my pillow and I can't sleep without it. Whatever am I going to do? Quick, get in! This dude's about to attack me. uh, damn it! When are we going to go to our apartment? You can take on missions now. The Forbidden Taste. I'll pass on that for now. We're just going to rest on the couch. What a bum. I need to meet up with Hoshino-kan at Ikebukuro Station. Oh God, these names. Probably best to take a taxi. All right. All right, so it's good that beating up these dudes helps pay for my taxi ride. Is this something that we have to find? These graffitis? Because that looks kind of random, doesn't it? Suspicious. A picture of a squirrel. But what does it mean? Okay, so there was something to it. But I just don't know what. I'll take a photo of it for later. Is this the job agency from Dragon, Like a Dragon? You can't go up. It's roped off. I think it's the job agency. It's the same place. Damn, if only I could read Japanese to confirm that. It looked familiar. It's actually a really clever thing to do to recycle a town with a new game altogether. I've always said that, for example, Grand Theft Auto 5, they could just do a whole new game based on the same city. You've already done the hard work. Someone may have dropped this. I think you dropped this. Divine water is okay. That was a neat little thing that happened. All right, so where are we going? We've got to take a taxi to Akabura Station. Oh. How do you get the map? Cool. And trying to work out where you got to go next. Where's the train station? Annoying. Case file. Main case. Red knife. Missing teacher's weapon. Look how detailed this shit is. It's so cool. Well, that woke me up. Seb, Viney, mate, we've got a new camera angle. I'm going to show it off to you, but before I do that... Oh, what? I haven't set this up. My settings are broken. At least that still bloody works. I had to set up a new camera.
Scrub Lord himself.
The Scrub Lord himself is in on the chat. How you doing? See, I even got your speech thing back up and running. And I'm going to introduce you now to the new camera. There we go. Yeah, so I spent the last couple of hours getting this sorted out. I bought this, which is a dongle, a HDMI USB dongle, and that allows me to connect up this camcorder through a USB port, and now I've got 2 camera angles. So no, I'm not in another room. This is the same room. This is what I've been trying to show off in the background, but I can't because of the angles and everything here. But that's my camera, that's my side wall, I guess you could call it, which is kind of annoying because when you look at it, the glass there, the mirror, you miss all this. This is the good stuff. So the only thing is that when I couldn't see the brick, I couldn't see the brick wall. Oh yeah, because I'm covering it. That came in the post today. Look at the freaking size of it. It's been waiting it for me. By the way, my PO box 192, Jannali, New South Wales 22226, still works. That they've been keeping onto that for me for 3 months. It's an acrylic wall display for Darius Burst X Plus. Love the name. And they sent me all these stickers, the bag, magnets, and an official letter saying we appreciate your hard work, blah blah blah. And yeah, really cool to get that to and I believe I'm getting something else soon. So from Sega or 5-Star Games. So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, get back to the game, I think. That camera angle's not going to work. Hang on. Yeah, so that's what's been keeping me busy. New Smash character gets announced at 1 a.m. by the way. Yep, I know about that. I want it to be a shit character that everyone hates, so we can just sit back with the popcorn and watch all the fanboys fight about how they hate Nintendo and they can't stand what's his name? It's gonna be Bubsy for sure. I reckon 100%. Bubsy, what the? All right, I'm trying to work out where we need to go. We've got to take a taxi to Ikebukuro. Taxi. Oh, we're right near the station. So where's this bloody station? I can't see any train lines. Maybe this way? I'll get to the main road. I'm not seeing any train lines. It sucks. You've got to be a detective just to work out how to get around here. That's the... Hang on. We didn't get any... Did we get the taxi or not? If it's a Fortnite character, I'll be pissed off. If it's Waluigi, I'll be happy. Because then at least it's a character that a lot of people actually did want. But as long as it isn't a Mario character. Alright, fine. Now, I think if it's a Mario character, I guess that at least it... I don't know. I just hope it's not a... I hope it's not another... Oh, what are those games that series that everyone gets sick of? Sora. It might be Sora. Actually, I think it's a strong contender. If it's bloody Crash Bandicoot, I'm gonna be pissed off
Because I'm so sick of Crash. Oh, do we? That's the main train station there. Take a taxi to Ikebura. They don't really make it easy, do they? What? No, no, no. No, I didn't mean to pick that. I was just checking. Goro from Mortal Kombat would be a kick-ass character. I would so endorse that. Although seeing him jump up from the ledge would be a bit weird. But I didn't mean to go here. I didn't realize there was like a cutscene to get out of the high school. I thought it was fluid, but it's not. Hang on, was that pop up there? I think this sign, I need to investigate it. No, okay, nothing unusual. All right. The mission just says, oh, shit, got these idiots to deal with. Huh. Fair enough. Oh, so we can't go that way. Oh, okay. So, yeah, do you mind? I was actually trying to work something up, thank you. All right, I'm just going to go to the taxi and then work it out from there. Oh, there he is. Oh, a reminder. God damn it, I almost forgot. I got mentioned on a PAX post today, but like I'm way down the bottom. Yay! I'm way down the bottom, but at least I'm on the poster, I guess. So this is going to be for this Sunday. The Since Spacies show episode number 27 will be broadcasted on Generosity and also on PAX and of course on the Since Spacies Twitch channel. So that's going to be cool. Oh, Kamurocho? Is that where I got to go? I didn't. Reading's hard. I'm going to waste a fortune on going around to places that I'm not supposed to go to. Take a taxi to Ikebukuro. Where's Ikebukuro? Couldn't they just mark it on the map for me? Like they've been doing all game? Oh, this is a totally different area. Oh, shit, I gotta get out of here. I'm wasting all my money. Ah, it's right at the top. Okay, so we're oh my god, the memories! That looks so cool. The security footage, because they put that filter over the top, gives it that sense of realism.
He's not even wearing his mask properly. That pisses me off. Oh, what game is this? This is Lost Judgement, and this is part of the Judgment series, which is a side shoot from Yakuza. More of a detective sort of element to the game, but just still as nutty and zany as Yakuza. It was sent to me as a code by 5 Star Games, and I'm loving this. I mean, you've got access, if you've got Game Pass, you've got access to all of the Yakuza games, but these games are not part of that Game Pass series, so you'll have to buy these separately. This should be on Game Pass. I don't know why it's not. Look how detailed this game is. Mm. See all the dust particles. Ikebukuro is pretty famous for its sheer amount of foot traffic. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot. Pretty, pretty common actually occurrence. So, uh, imagine that for a job, defending an asshole. Oh my god, they've even got the same signage, everything. The only thing they don't have is JR. The logo JR. 180. Is there anything I can conclude from looking around? Okay. If you haven't been on a Japanese train, there's pretty much as standard. I don't remember the rails being on an angle like that, but I guess it's just me not remembering properly. But yeah, the advertisements in the middle there, the screens showing the stations, um, the people sleeping on on the chairs. Yeah, this is pretty convincing. How can that guy stand on a train like that? The answer is he can't. This is fake. I I um I was gonna say though. Hang on, I'll probably go over to the other camera. Camera. Boop. So yeah, true story. Someone that we know, a Japanese lady that we know in Japan, told us about the time. Really appropriate timing. uh, she told us about the time that she got groped on the train, and felt this random stranger put his hands up towards her parts, and like the guy said, it went for about 6 minutes, and she was too scared to do anything because they're not used to. Japanese people are not used to causing commotion, even in a circumstance like that. And we got told this story like early 2000s. I don't know if it's gotten any better since then. I can only imagine maybe not. They have got carriages that are designated for women only, and I almost stepped into one of those carriages by mistake, and then quickly realized when I saw all pink, oh, this is one of those carriages. Better move on to the next one. So you got to be mindful of that when you are in Japan. But yeah, just scary to and creepy that this is something that happens in peak hour Japanese commute. That's the wrong camera angle. There we go. My rug got caught up. All right. So we're gonna. Right. I heard that they were dating, but from what Gandasa tells me, it hasn't really gone anywhere. Okay. He does look kind of innocent and young. Drags, Substominax. Yeah, they got some pretty random ads in Japan. Huh? What's that? Hey. Oh yeah, camera. A security camera that records the train's interior. These were installed to deter the train gropers, or at the very least identify them. Yeah, and the trains do show you Japanese and then English. What's suspicious? It's just this train's heading to Shinjuku station. It's about 6 minutes from departure to the arrival. Okay. Car's pretty empty right now, but when the Ahara committed his crime, it was about 180% full. 100% full means that all seats and straps are being used by the passengers. That's actually good that they've got like a defined definition. Well, a definition of full. What happened? Geez, for a second then I thought the stream died. He did this knowing he was going to get caught. I like how the train hasn't gone anywhere. That's so unusual. Wrong camera angle. I was just going to point out that all that crap with the diagram and stuff. Yeah, all that crap you saw with the diagram and everything. When you're watching Japanese news or TV in general, if a crime happens, they go to all that detail and they will spend half an hour discussing a crime. Whereas here in Australia, a lady was mugged and raped at whatever place, and now for sport, they just glance over it. But in Japan, it's like a major deal, and part of the entertainment of bringing that story to you is dissecting what happened. It's kind of odd. Right, so we're going around marking out all the different cameras because reasons, I don't know. So we're going up this way? Yeah. Why is this train moving? Like, suspicious. What the? It's a camera. Calm down. Have you seen a camera before? What do we got? The amount of detail though that they've got here for a Japanese train station is, I mean, even the LED signs, the older ones are pretty accurate. I've already marked that one off. How many more we got? I've already found that one. Stop looking at that. The controller's rumbling every time I get kind of near something here. I'm trying to work out which one. I think it's all old people. Haven't I found that one? I love the random sounds. Oh, that is people. But get out of the way. Move. How far up can I go? Gonna forget about marking them for now and check the cameras around here first. Oh, okay, so we can't go up there. I'd really appreciate it if people didn't go bumping into me every 2 secs. So we got to go up further. Yeah, we're doing the whole platform. Oh no! Come on. Actually, it's a good excuse to get a coffee to replace the batteries. Uh-huh. Any behind ear note? Sorry, I'm not good at sussing out cameras because I'm not a pervy. Is there more? Where's the other ones? There's usually 2 different kinds. There's the round dome ones and the bazooka looking ones. Why isn't this train moving? Found that one. Am I missing something? Obviously, a camera. Oh. Okay. Couldn't find that one because it was hidden by the sign. This diagram represents the station at the time of the grope gate. Ahara got off the station at 9:12 a.m. Hang on, what is today's date? This game is set 2 days from now. From the boarding area. Wow, I've never heard it referred to as that. He ran in the direction of the arrow and was tackled by concerned citizens. Very thorough. I don't know what this is proving, but okay.
Is there anything I can take note of while I'm looking ahead? Okay. So. This is where Ahara gets tackled by the witnesses. Multiple others on the scene documented this with their smartphone cameras. Okay. This is what they call eyewitness footage. I bet the TV stations shell out for this sort of thing. By the way, people at home, if you ever see anything fascinating or freakish, don't hold your phone up and down. Hold it on its side. You'll get more money for that footage. I swear to God you will. Sarah shows the path of Ahara and the victim took as they ran away from the platform and Ahara's point of capture. Does the dotted part of the arrow indicate a blind spot between the cameras? Actually, it could do, yeah. If so, there won't be any footage of Ahara running up through there. Ahara and the victim disembarked here and the train pulled in. I think we're done here. Yep. She's in on it. Yeah, she's in on it. He purposely went in front of as many cameras as possible. And he organised that the grope take place in front of a camera on the train. Oh, what? Oh, Elgato was dead. Sorry.
Right?
Don't know why the Elgato
But assassins
was
cost
cut
an arm
out.
and
Sorry
a leg.
about that.
He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Thought so.
Okay, I've gone to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping, and that should be all the places I need to see. The detail on the jacket is ridiculous.
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ahara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Genda.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's
Graphics
suicide.
in this game are pretty good.
So I want
More
to
than
confirm
pretty
if
good.
Yoshiba really
Freaking
bullied the kid.
excellent.
And the best person to ask happens
Easily
to be
one of
down
the
in
most
Ijincho.
detailed games I've ever seen.
All right. Then I'll let you get to it.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm kind of curious though how much of a difference this would be playing this on Xbox One or PlayStation 4 as opposed to current gen consoles. I'm not playing this on 4K. What you're seeing here is just Xbox Series X running on a standard HD format. In other words, 1080. because this monitor is super ultra wide. It's not 4K. You can get a 4K monitor that is super ultra wide, but it will cost you twice as much as this monitor. It's the Samsung Odyssey something, G9 I think they call it, and it's ridiculously expensive. About $2,500 I think, or thereabouts. Now all that's left is get Sarah Sensei to talk. Key will be learning what happened to Ahara's son 4 years ago. So we need to show him that we understand his motive, and we need to sympathize with him. But we got, in order to be able to do that, we got to figure out what happened. So we got to talk to Sarah. Okay. The only thing I don't like is that it doesn't tell you how far the next objective is that you got to get to. It just says you got to go this direction. That's it. My controller's about to die. When we get to this skating destination, I'm going to get a coffee, pause the game for a bit, and then continue on. I don't know what these points... I don't know what... Oh, you can't go that way anymore? Okay. Oh, we're going to the school. Yeah, that makes sense. Spacies bot, you're doing alright. I don't know why it's not calling you since the Spacies bot. When did that change? They always do this, man. Like these apps, they do updates in the background, and then everything just changes. No running in the hall. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. I don't know what level. I think it's 3. Can't imagine going to a school that's got a lift or an elevator. Alright, 2. Sorry, dude. Don't give me the filthies. Wow, she looks depressed. Hi, me again. Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
I know I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this too. She's got information I need to know before I go see Ihara.
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be
shouldn't
killed
thought
on the day
about
he
this
got
bit
caught
earlier.
groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me. by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ehara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to
Oh,
what you're
he's really
saying.
playing the guilty trip angle now.
If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is it?
I like how the other teachers and students are just not taking any notice of any of this going on right now. What? So hang on, they're leaving us hanging?
4 years ago.
Oh, no.
Not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by.
That freaked me out for a
I
second.
called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me
Why didn't
this
you
later
say
on.
anything?
Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun, only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what
Sounds
was
like
really
the
happening?
school sucks ass.
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help.
Should have been you, you dumb mole.
If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did.
So 4 years ago, Sarah-sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. Why has she kept it to herself for so long?
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them.
He tore him up.
Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings. That there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all
Is that
grades.
real?
Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying.
300?
Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings. So he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate.
Again, sounds like a real shit school.
After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in.
Sounds like that principal's
I
gotta
don't
go.
think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
It must have been incredibly hard on you.
She'd end up getting charged for that.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Can we just take a time out to appreciate the voice acting? And it's just so on point with these dramatic moments. They've just really nailed it. Such a stark difference from the original games similar to this, like Shenmue, where the voice acting was just absolutely legendarily pitiful. Yeah, exactly. well timed. And it's just amazing that we've gone from that to what we're seeing here in this game. Also, the detail in the graphics was always kind of impressive. Like the Shenmue, the facial details still kind of hold up today compared to some games. I'm not saying it's better than some games now. It's definitely dated, but you could see that they were really focusing on trying to get facials, expressions to convey the message across it to the gamer. But now they've actually got not only the visuals on point, but the voice acting. I mean, it's good to have dodgy voice acting every now and again to take a game and just take the piss out of it. But every now and again, it's refreshing to see a game that actually tries hard and give it a sincere effort. By the way, the message that you see in the chat, and I'm not talking about Emerald Rangers needing a new pair of pants. Serious topic. I was warned, by the way, when given the code for this, that there were some fairly serious topics that were going to be mentioned in this game, and I was asked to show these phone numbers. You can also get help online. These phone numbers are Australian, and if you do need to speak to someone about something going on in your life, don't stay silent. That's the worst thing you can do. There's phone numbers and there's people out there that you can talk to. I don't want to sound like I'm disinterested, but don't talk to me because I'm the worst person you could probably come to with stuff like this. These guys are the experts. There are experts out there that will help you.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying
I
firsthand.
got bullied, and I saw the bullying.
There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was,
That was pretty
overdo
much
it."
the attitude.
But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
I hate it when chicks cry in front of me. I'm the worst. Had it happen to me a few times and I'm just like, there. Sorry, I know it's a serious topic, but yeah, I just got flashbacks when the chick's crying in front of me. And I just did is it Mr. Bean? I can't remember which show it was. Yeah, he just goes, there, and he just pats from an arm's length. Back to seriousness. Emerald Ranger says, talking to friends and family have saved me from committing suicide a few times. So yeah, don't stay silent. No, it's the worst thing you can do. And you think, like, I don't want to sound like I'm getting up on my soapbox and talking about how, smart I am with this, but I've never thought about doing myself in. It's never been something that has come up as like an option. But there have been times when I've seen other people, you just know that they're going through a hell of a lot. And I'm not really good at reaching out to people. I'm really bad at it, but there have been times when I've had to just tell people, you need to go get help. You need to do something about this. This is not going to sort itself out. And I don't know if what I've said to people has made any difference whatsoever. But yeah, just life. You see some people being treated very, very unfairly, and you feel hopeless and helpless when seeing those people. And the only thing you can really do, I guess, is just tell them and convince them that there is options, and every time you see some sort of a problem, there is a systematic way out of that issue. So
Anyway, I'm just going to get on with the game. I think they have a clearer picture now of what happened 4 years ago, and I'm ready to interview Ahara. I should go back to Yokohama 99 and get some rest. He never goes back to his own agency. He just kind of prefers to hang out at the rivals detective agency. It's kind of strange. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to pause it there, get a change of batteries, get some coffee. When I come back, we'll continue on. And I know I'm supposed to finish at 11, but I don't work tomorrow, so I could go on. There's, on-call mode as another person. Jesus Christ, Emerald, what's wrong with you? Seriously, where is that sound effect? Where is it? Where is it? Did I add it? I did too. All right, I'll be back in a second. I see we lost half our viewers with you farting away like that. Well done. Congratulations. I'll be back in a second. Please don't go anywhere. Except to your fridge and back. I can get... Okay, won't be long.
Okay. While I was away there, just getting my coffee and saying hello to my putty cat who's just over here. Hang on, I gotta change the camera angle. Putty cat. Oh, she wants to get in. Hang on, I gotta let her in. She wants to go in the cupboard. Jimmy. Cupboard. She sleeps in the cupboard. What can you do? She has a little bed in there, so it's not like she's sleeping on clothes or anything like that. Who should the next Super Smash character be? By the way, in case you didn't hear it earlier, tomorrow I'm getting a minor operation. I'm getting a mole removed from my right thigh, which is kind of getting itchy, and it started bleeding, and it's like, this is all messed up. I gotta have it looked at, and the doctors are like, yep, we're getting it out of there. So tomorrow 4:30 I'm gonna be getting that yanked out of there. That's going to be interesting. But by the way, the reason why I bring that up is make sure you get your moles, freckles, and any other knickknacks on your body checked over, because yeah, you never know if you got something going on that you need looked at. I need to find out from you guys, because we've only got 3 hours to go before we find out who's going to be the final Super Smash Brothers player or entry, rival, what do you want to call it, contestant. So who I would like to see, I think Chun-Li would be a good, but if it's the final one, does it need to be someone significant? Do you know what I'm saying? Like someone more important than any other character before it. I can't fit all the important characters have seemingly been done. Sonic's there, Space Invaders. I'd like to see Space Invaders assist trophy to pay tribute to, the original. I just hope it's not Super Smash. It's Crash Bandicoot. If it's Crash Bandicoot, I'm gonna be so pissed. Pong. How's the Pong character gonna fight? What's it gonna even look like? It's gonna be an EA Sports soccer player. I would like to see a Kingdom Hearts character would be cool. Watch Dogs. The Watch Dogs guy. The annoying old guy with the mask. Yeah, great choice. Oh no, not him. I know, Mr. Grumpy. He just looks like this boring old, get off my lawn type guy. It was such an uninteresting character. I need to play that game though. I'm staring at it. I've got it up there. It was the first PlayStation 4 title I bought, and I just remember buying it thinking, the guy from Dragon, hang on a sec. Dirk. Okay, Google, stop. Yeah, I knew it was Dirk, but I just didn't know that it's Dirk the Daring. Hey Google, go home. Okie dokie. Alright, let's get into it. Alex the Kid. You know what? I wouldn't have a problem with that. Alex the Kid gets picked. I'd be like, all right, why not? I can get all the phone calls asking, "What's the secret character? What's the secret move for Alex Kidd?" Alex D. Kidd.
Shut up!
It's not Alex D. Kidd. Stop that. These school halls are so convincing. I know you get sick of hearing me say it, but it's just like the whoever modeled these characters, these environments, just really earned their money.
Excuse me.
If you could drop this, that letter. Thank you. And I got a screw. She gave me a screw. Come on, where is it? Come on, Retro Kaiser. Yeah, thank you. Right on cue. Come on, I create the sound effects. It's up to you to use them. There's something going on over here. I'd rather not get involved, but... Is that thunder? No. Oh man, I'm going to go back to Osaka tomorrow. If we lose today, I don't know when we're ever going to dig up the time capsule. I've got to do it today. Alright, I'll help them out.
Excuse me.
You guys are having a problem with something?
Judgement.
That's not how you hand a business card in Japan. You're supposed to hand it 2 hands on the card and you present it to them like that. It's like a big deal in Japan how you present the card. Just giving the card like that is not how you do it. I would never, if I've got actual cards, I've got business cards. Oh man, that's one thing I missed about PAX. I was supposed to be at PAX now, by the way. I have a lanyard that I have hanging around my neck during PAX, and I just have it loaded up with about 30 cards and just flick them out like. I missed that. I have these. I got to get them made up again. They're called mini moo cards, and I have a dispenser that is exactly the same shape as the cards. So I can have about 30 cards, I think it is, hanging around my neck, ready to give out at any moment. So when you're at a convention such as PAX, it's so handy. Was that a message that came? Oh no, that was the previous chat going away. Okay. Yep. Normally, I work around Komaracha. Kakakaracha. But recently, I've been helping out at 99 with which is my friend's agency. I'm an advisor there. I'm also advisor to the research club. Oh, so you're with the school? Yeah, I know. I look like I'm dressed like 21 Jump Street, but I'm with the school. I'll need a fee since you'll be availing yourself to my officer's services. But it would be normally, but it would just be a nominal courtesy fee. Courtesy fee, that's a nice term that doesn't get used enough. You know, if I'm going to come over and do something for you, I'd like a courtesy fee, thank you. It's in a blue can, double espresso. Oh, what? Hang on. I saw what the new flavour of Boss coffee is out at the Aussie shops now. Double espresso. Ah, I need Boss. I can't wait for when we move to Heathcote. I'm going to have my own fridge for the room, and I'm just going to load it up with Boss. Actually, I don't know. Might find a cheaper alternative, but having a fridge loaded up chockers with Boss would just it would just make for at least one good photo opportunity. You know what I mean? This is good coffee, by the way, I've got going here. Makona. And it's not that Makona, you know, instant coffee stuff. It's the capsules. Okay, calm down, mate. No, my stream deck has fallen and I can't get it up. Come on. Damn it. I hate it when it does this. Whoever designed the stream deck plastic stand should have their anus removed. Because seriously, it is so shit. I need a 3D printed one. If I could get a 3D printed stream deck standard holder, I would so pay for that. That will do. Ouch, his deck. It's getting hot. Oh, that's just the coffee. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. You're hired. Alright, thanks, Free Stooges. All three of us are graduates of this school, but we met up today for the first time in a long while. Okay. We're all here to dig up time capsules we buried here many years ago. But all of our memories are a bit hazy and we can't remember where we buried it. That's such shit. If you buried a time capsule and you were the one that actually put the shovel into the ground to bury it, you would remember where you buried it. That's not like you hit OK on a keyboard to bury it. You actually went to some effort. Well, there's another reason why it's hazy. We drank a ton the day we celebrated our graduation. We were acting pretty damn young and reckless. You were really wasted. They were drinking? Obviously underage at the time. Oh, the shock. Oh, the horror. Underage drinking? Wow, I would never see such a scandalous thing happen. Underage drinking? That's what should have happened. The giant's wheel lording over the tree with the most branches, 3 steps south from the roots, 2 more steps east, and there's a treasure, and that's where the treasure rests. Is this some kind of code? Yes, it's based on a code from a game that was popular at the time.
I see.
What meaning does it have? Well, I don't have a clue now. I remember in the game there was this giant statue with a wheel, but there's nothing like that at this school, is there? So maybe you choose something here as the wheel? Or at the very least, I'll try to use this coded message to start off the investigation. Could I borrow that shovel? Whack you over the head with it for having such shit memory? Hi! Hi! Now, what meaning could this coded message possibly have? I guess you can lord over something by glaring at it. Something that's similar to a giant wheel is glaring at a tree with the most branches. I guess I'll start searching for anything that might fit it. Alright, here we go. Another shit mission. Wheel. That's the giant tree. What's the wheel? I'm gonna grab some freebies. Please. Earthworm. Really? And a mogwort. What the hell is a mogwort? Maybe the wheel that they're referring to is a drink? And no, okay. There's a lot of free crap around here, at least. Gotta get 'em all. What the hell is that? I just cleared something. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's just around the back here.
Mogwort. Didn't we need Mogwort for another mission?
What the? Suspicious.
This is not it. Thanks for getting my hopes up, game. Getting trolled. You gonna do that to every tree? That tree looks kind of sexual. And that's probably the weirdest thing you'll hear coming out from my mouth today. Hang on. The wheel could be the round bushes. Ah, okay. What the hell? A wood-giving tree. What am I hitting? Oh, I'm bumping into the stools. They don't really give you much in the way of clues. It's just that stupid. You wouldn't even call it a poem. Shouldn't have taken on this one. You would think the most obvious place to bury it would be underneath this big tree in the middle. Yeah? Nah, not these nerds. Did that respawn? See a shop. No thanks. I don't. This guy's just sitting there waiting for a customer. Selling that kind of crap. Great. What is the wheel? Wheel. The type of drink? Just trying to think outside the square here, that's all. Boss. In Japan, different regions have different manholes, and there's a lot of people that go around just taking the photos of the different manholes. I know that sounds weird when you say it out loud, but it's actually kind of cool when you see them. That's a wheel. No, right? Where's this wheel? Bin? Keep thinking just round things, you know, like, but I could be wrong. A wheel could be a tap? Nah, I don't know. Where's my phone? Better get my skills upgraded while I'm... Oh no, I haven't got enough for skills. Alright, side cases. Alright, so there's the Three Stooges that have met... No, hang on. I've lost it. Right. There's the Three Stooges that came up with this. The evidence is a code that points to the location where the Stooges
hid their time capsule. Written on it, the giant's wheel lording over the tree with the most branches. 3 steps south from the roots. 2 more steps east. There a treasure rests. They based it on the code of a game that was popular at the time. The most well, that would be the most branches. Have to be that, wouldn't it? Unless they're talking about something else with branches and it's not actually a tree, that wouldn't make sense though. All right. I'm not seeing a wheel. I don't see them trying. Nah. Not really much to go off. This one's hard. Game over for that coffee. Out of IDs. I'm trying to think. That would be the most branches, right? Time capsule they buried in the schoolyard 10 years ago has gone missing. There are only clues a riddle. I know what kind of wheel they're on about. I just looked it up. Oh, come on. Wheel. Bikes? Where's the bike shed? The bike shed's buried back here. Oops. Sorry. And there's no trees back here. Got me to say, I would tell you, but that wouldn't be fair. Just looking around for clues. Whoa, hang on. I see fire hydrants. And you got these, the wheels to the gate. Giant's wheels lords over the tree with the most branches. 3 steps south from the roots and 2 to the east. You saw it. I'm cold, aren't I? Am I in the right area or am I way off? Yes, I that was a yes to both. I didn't. Am I in the right area?
What the?
Tree with the most branches. This must be the tree. It fits the description. How? How does that fit the description? All right. Anyway. All right. So. Should be just writing this shit down. Put the most branches. 3 steps south from the roots and 2 to the east. Three, and then actually that's not south. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and then around here. You need to focus on the wheel now. There's a shovel. Ow, ow. Ah. That one. Oh. Not the wheel of the bins. I don't know what they define as. It says 3 steps east and then 2 south, doesn't it? Oh no. 3 steps south from the roots and then 2 east. And that's again not south. Alright, so that's south. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 east. I keep going back here. Something's not right. The wheel of the... no. It's around here somewhere. You're getting colder. How? That's the tree. Face south. I hate how they use steps and you can't define what a step is. The giant's wheels lord over the tree with the most branches. 3 steps from the roots. 3 steps south. 2 east. Yeah, go for it. Because I feel like I should be close, but I... Look at the gate. Out the gate. Oh man, I thought I... That doesn't make sense though. That's not south. There's the wheel. Shucks. Is it? You saw it. Oh,
Hey, what the? Suspicious.
freaking Ferris wheel. Are you kidding me? I don't have the button that I want for this right
Yeah.
Nope.
now. That sucks. Giant's wheel that lords over the tree with the most branches. So that would be this tree.
In other
Starting
words,
in from this tree, 3 steps south, then 2 steps east, where the time capsule should be. But you got to activate the QuickTime event for it to find it. You can't just find it yourself. Shovel was there. I did spot that. Well, I think it's got to be pretty close to this spot. I did see the shovel, and I knew that I was around the right area. But that doesn't necessarily mean that just because the shovel's there, it's got to be there. It could be that someone just left the shovel there. Such a dumb puzzle. Here, I've got that for you. Looks like you're all timed out. Maybe I'm a little off. I should try digging up in a spot nearby. He's just going to dig up the whole yard. Bingo. Oh, hey. Is that what a time capsule is? That looks kind of like something you'd send to a bomb squad to let those guys know. I'm curious. That shovel, did someone else use it pretty recently? Someone else was already digging around. Or maybe it was just a test to see if I would pass. I don't mind working out puzzles in games, but sometimes they make the puzzles a little bit too obscure. Like your shoes, mate. I found your time capsule. What? That's amazing, Mr. Detective. Giant's wheel turned out to be the Ferris wheel you could see from the backyard. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Now that I think about it, we did get all giddy calling that thing the Giant's wheel. Wait, but this... Isn't this different? I think it's the same colour, but this thing doesn't have a keyhole, see? It's a bomb.
eh?
What are you guys talking about? The time capsule was lockable, it had a keyhole. We didn't want to be... It didn't want to be opened up, obviously. This thing doesn't have a keyhole. It was in the location that the code led me to. Why would that be? Well, the only thing that I can think of is there was a shovel. Someone has mistakenly took it, or it was stolen.
Yeah.
I doubt that. There were no valuables in it that would have been worth stealing. Plus, it'd be pretty crazy for a thief to be digging randomly to find a time capsule by sheer luck. And if there was some guy just wandering around digging up the ground, that would be noticed. See what you mean? Even if it's possible that happened, probably didn't. Well then,
There were some curious signs of disturbance near the place where I dug up the time capsule. Maybe I can guess what happened based on that. So someone else probably mistakenly took it. It's possible that your time capsule was taken by mistake, meaning another person who buried their time capsule nearby mistakenly took yours. That's a bit too coincidental. This is bullshit.
Yep.
The other person dug up your capsule, which does have a keyhole, and it's been so long that this person didn't remember his capsule didn't have one. But these things are just sold on eBay or something. I'm sure that if he ever got a look inside, he would realize that it wasn't his, but obviously he can't open it since it's locked. Seriously? It actually does sound plausible. Time capsules were really popular back then. Really? Whatever the case, it certainly seems like your time capsule was taken by a third party. Why is my hat not on right? So the only way to get it back is to figure out who took it. Hey, if we look inside this time capsule we have here, we'd get an idea of who has ours. Good point. Well, I hope he doesn't mind. You just assume my gender? Track athlete number, a stuffed bear, and there's a comb here. So maybe it's not a guy after all, it's a girl. Yeah, don't assume the gender, mate. Anything that might narrow it down further than that? Hey, look at this. Letter and a name on it. Be careful, that could be a bomb. That's what I was thinking. Go to SARS. No way. You know her? Yeah, she was one of our classmates. We all adored her. You have a crush on her? Oh, yeah. What? You wanted her to confess to her on the day of graduation, and you ended up chickening out and not doing it, remember? I want to see what it says. Let me see. Hey, don't just read someone else's letter. I totally would. Oh, shut it. They're gonna get violent. What? Hold on. No way. Seriously? What? It's a letter. It's great to invade her privacy by reading a letter, but now I'm curious. Hold on. Is this truly necessary to the investigation? Well, yeah. No way. Why is this kind of letter inside Gerda Castle's? Guess this is necessary to complete the job. Here we go.
Excuse me.
Exactly. See, it's a love letter to the person she liked at the time. Aww.
Eh?
Really? What does it say? I wanted to confess to you on the day of graduation, but now I regret I wasn't able to do that. Instead, I'll hide my feelings inside this time capsule. I hope that by the time I open this letter, my love will be fulfilled. Oh, I'm not going to do it again. Wow. So there was someone she really, really liked. Who was it? Did you give a name? Okay. You might want to sit down for this. The name she gives is... Drum roll. I don't have a drum roll. Yuto... Kobo. Ogi Kobo? It's you. Huh? Seriously? Hold up. You're joking, right? Let me see. That would piss me off. That would really piss me off. It's true.
Oh.
That's an interesting coincidence, huh? You also want to confess on graduation day, but didn't? Yeah, thanks for rubbing it in, Mr. Detective. Could possibly feel the same way. Just remember, didn't you put a love letter in our time capsule too? Never managed to give it to her. Wait, so does that mean both of you buried your secret feelings inside time capsules? And then not only did you bury them near each other, but the first person to come back and dig one up took the wrong one? Dude. Only one way to describe this. No, don't say it. It's just a crazy coincidence. Crazy.
I wonder if it's happened though. Come on. There was one girl that was younger than me, and I kind of wish that, in hindsight, that I followed that up, but I let it go. Yeah, you always got these, you know, laneways that you didn't go down because the stream was taking you down a different path. Don't regret. It's not like regret. It's just things could have worked out differently is all. What we need to do now is trade capsules with Godo-san. How do you find her? That's the problem. What about, did you keep in touch? Where do they live? How about contacting old classmates and seeing if you can get connected that way? I don't know anyone else's contact info besides these guys. I lose touch with most people after graduation. I lost touch. Yeah, same. Man, when year 12, I did my final test. I couldn't run out the door quick enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, I kept in touch with you guys. Okay, I see. Well then. Do you have any idea where she lives? I don't know her current address, but if I recall at the time, I heard she lived around Chinatown in Jinju. Oh yeah, I think she was the daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner. The daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner in Chinatown. That could be a lot of people, but at least it's a clue. Is there anything else I can ask them? Yeah, there is. You know that. What about the yearbook? Do you happen to have a yearbook? Sometimes those old yearbooks would list addresses. I lost mine. I don't have mine. I hated the yearbooks that we did because they were boring. They weren't really that interesting. Maybe if I looked back on it now, I'd find it kind of interesting. But at the time, I was like, this is actually shit. This is not a good book. And I don't know if I want to read this in 20, 30 years. Now, 20, 30 years later, probably agreeing with old me, younger me. Still have mine, but it's at the boarding house in Osaka. No time to go get it. Maybe you could contact the school office and see if they have the yearbook from then. No, that won't work. I've asked them that question before. Because at one point I wanted to look at it. They just don't keep the yearbooks. Actually, I think that's true. I think if I was to go back to my high school, they would just look at me like, eh? I realised the microphone's down low, so just 1 second while I get that sorted out. Hang on a second. Put you there. And is that a little louder? Not really. Hang on. This microphone business tonight's been a little bit annoying. Okay, it hasn't changed. Bump you up to 75. Okay, is that a little louder? No, not really. Test, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, that's better. Then I guess it would be hard to find a lead from a yearbook. In that case, how does she look? Hot. Do you at least know what she looks like? It would help if I had a photo. If I couple a photo with the knowledge that she lived near Chinatown, that would be probably enough to find her. Do we ever have a photo of her? I definitely don't have one now. Never got a chance to snap Godo-san, did you? Snap them all! But if a picture did exist, it would be in the graduation album. Let's see. I don't have a picture, but this is going to get weird. This is really going to get weird. You know this is going to get weird. He's going to have something like her panties or some shit. I could draw a portrait. Ah, okay. Knowing this game, it takes a weird turn at every step. Oh, that's right. You're an art teacher, aren't you? That could be helpful. Could you go ahead and draw that one for me?
I'm serious, right? When I say this, Corey Marshall should be in this game. He would do like a game now much better than he did with Ryo Hazuki. I think. I don't know. Maybe I think he needs a good director. I'm not taking anything away from the Shenmue directors, but I'm just saying that Shenmue 3 wasn't really great with the voice acting again. And I know they only did that because they wanted to keep it true to the style of Shenmue 2 and 1. But having Corey Marshall in a new Yakuza game with Ryo Hazuki as a character in the game, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure this is how she looked. Totally is. Yeah, I remember. How could you draw someone from memory only and be accurate 10 years later? Or whatever? I don't know how old these dudes are compared to when they graduated. You really capture how refined she was. Would you describe someone as refined? Wow. So refined. It's actually a neat drawing. Maybe if I could... Alright, so maybe if I look for someone who looks like this but 10 years older, I can find her. And hey, if he finds her, it's time to confess. What? Confess? That's right, man. You can't let this chance slip away. This is destiny. Your life could change forever. I bet you she's not only hitched up with a dude, but she's preggers with a third baby. Just guessing. Exactly. Yep, she's had time to have 3 kids by then. She's banged out 3 kids already by now, mate. Give it up. No, yeah. I don't think that's the case. I've heard through the grapevine that she's not married and very interested in finding someone. Really? But still, enough's enough. You gotta make a move, man. Grow a pair, will ya? You've been carrying around your feelings. Forgot a son for 10 years. You talked about her during the rare times we met up. That's right. You need to get closure for that time in your life. Imagine losing touch with someone for 10 years. And then you want to try and... Alright, so... You want to catch up from where we left off? You're right. You guys might be right. Good. Sounds like you're finally getting ready to get it done. Okay, well, yeah. See how they draw this out? This has just been going on and on. Right, time to head to Chinatown. But I'm not going to do that now. That's a side mission for a side time. I'm gonna get on with this mission, this story. How the freaking hell do I get out of here? Where's the... Let me out of here! Let me out! Do I have to go through here? Oh no, that's the side. We don't want to go there. Oh, the front exit's out here. Okay. I want to get out of here before... Oh, shit. Jeez, I really messed that up. Yeah, I want to get out of here before some high school kids come and try and beat me up. Hey, at least my side camera's still working after all this time. This is a good test, and so far... Camera 2's still working. And... the battery's not hot. The dongle... USB dongle's not hot. And the camera's not hot. So I'd say that this has been a success having 2 cameras. If only I could get the 2 cameras going at once. It's just weird. And it feels weird talking to a camera again. It feels like I'm doing a YouTube video, except I've got a live audience of 1 person. Anyway, let's just get back to the game. happened there? I gotta return to 99. Buddy took me to a traditional. Okay. More random chat. You just walk right through the ball. Awful lot of cats around here. Community cats. Beer bottles. He wanted to go me, but he saw I was too fast. Jet Set Radio! Oh, imagine if Jet Set Radio was the, Oh, hang on a minute. If the beat from Jet Set Radio is the next Super Smash Brothers character, that shit's gonna go off. Because you know the dude that does the music for that is just really, really popular on Twitter. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if the last character is a Sega character. Just trying to think of what other characters, because Nintendo can't possibly have another decent character left in them to milk as their last character. Parappa, maybe? But Parappa's already been in that Smash Brothers wannabe. Fuck Captain Rainbow. No way. Nah. Where am I going? Oh, it's down that way. I just got a feeling it's Jet Set Radio. How come I can't get past there? What? Why can't I get past? Move your fucking truck. Look at the map. Oh, just get out here and turn right. Okay. Understand the concept of love. How's it going, fatty? Who is goons hanging out the front of my joint? Alright. Hey, how's it going? Excuse me. Here. I mean, I did give him a chance. It's got to be the quickest I've beaten him up. What the hell? What's with the doggy? Doggo! There's another squirrel. Hang on. It's got a like hook on him on the back of him. What's up with this dog? What's wrong? You lose your owner?
Huh?
You finally met the infamous detective dog of Inchichu. Sorry, the what? Word's been getting around the town of an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets looking for cases to solve. This game just gets freaking messed up sometimes. Whenever he catches the scent of a mystery or a crisis, he calls out to the nearby people, alerting them of a nearby incident. He actually stops here quite often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. Seriously? Dog does that? Yes, for the past few months now. He seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously. Sounds like a Masara. Kind of sounds like a Masara.
Either way.
Why is he wandering around town though? I mean, he has a collar. He's obviously not just a stray.
Sure.
Yeah, therein lies the mystery of the dog. He's very well trained and the perfect specimen of health, but no one sees him rooting in garbages or anything. So based on this information, it's clear that he has someone taking care of him.
I see.
Mystery chasing dog's a big mystery himself, huh? Yeah. Okay. Dog doesn't look real. That's the only downer here. Alright, sit down now. Stop it. Stop it. Down! Hey? Something's wrong, boy?
Wait.
He's picked up the scent of a mystery. I believe he wants you to follow him. God, this sounds like an episode of Skippy.
Huh.
Am I supposed to hold the leash? This has proper leash manners is all. I guess he's really is that smart. I can see why he's walking around freely. What is it? You want me to take you for a walk? I believe he's requesting you to partner up with him. Are you willing to accept the case? I already have my hands full. Now I have to take care of this detective dog too. What's going on? Okay, I'll take the case. Where's the trouble, boy? Is it good boy? You're not just taking me to get food, are you? Hey. Oh, he's off. Guess I'm not taking point on this case.
This way, huh?
Alright. Learn new skills in the pause menu. Yeah. Note that some skills are locked until certain criteria are met. Skills. Flame shifter. That could come in handy. Excuse me. Nothing here about the dog, though. Oh. Booze hound. Yes, it mentions a dog, but no. What's that, Skip? Timmy caught by the Yakuza again, Skip? Oh, geez, Skip. I just figured a full frontal. Oh, no, Skip. What's that, Skip? You been possessed by the devil himself, Skip? And then the kangaroo proceeds to vomit up. That was awesome. That wasn't really nice, Skip. Okay, I understand it wasn't you. Skippy robs bank with a gun. Yeah, that was TV at its best. We used to go that was on when we were at high school, and everyone watched it, and the next day everyone would just be talking about the different sketches. Alright, so where's this dog leading me? Come on, can we just take a moment to see how cute this dog is skipping away? Yeah.
Doing great.
Out of the way. Can't you see the dog's on a mission?
This way, huh?
He's not corgi, but he's very similar to a corgi. And they... Hang on, he's just... Oh no, he is leading me, okay. Hurry up, you silly mutt. Can you run? Cool.
Got something?
Alright, so something's going on here. This is an issue. You don't know how to get in touch with her? No. She just said to wait here. That should be back for me soon. Oh dear, this is not good.
Excuse me.
Some sort of trouble. You are. I'm a detective. And this is the detective dog. What a cute doggy. Is something the matter here? Well, he's been waiting in front of the facility for a while now. Because his mother told him to wait here. Facility? Orphanage's main facility is upstairs. Oh, what a cow! No! That is so cruel. You say he was left here and the mother doesn't seem to be returning. Yep, and he actually had this envelope with him when I first came out to ask him if anything was wrong. Why didn't you open it? Some kind of letter? She did. It says, please take care. No! This is so damn wrong. No! Let's see. Please take care of Shushiki's chat. I know, right? He's a very good boy. He loves banana ice cream. He means the world to me. Well, why? No. At the very least, I was hoping to learn why he's here, being dropped off without any hint of knowing the truth. That's no way to treat a person. Sucks to be you, kid. How long's your mum been gone? Like an hour? That's true. There's a slight chance she could still be nearby. You're a detective, aren't you? Could you possibly find his mother? I'd really like to, but say, did your mum mention anything at all about where she might be going? I don't know. Okay, how about her name? What's her name? Alright, true story. I gotta go to the other camera for this because you won't believe me. Okay, so in year 6, we call him a special kid. I hated this kid actually, but he was special. And he's okay. I suspect that the teacher suspected that he was getting beaten up at home. That he was being mistreated. So he got called up to the front of the class and he had a really, not only was he dumb, he sounded dumb. It wasn't like he kind of hit it or anything. He was just flat out stupid. And the teacher asked him, I need to write a letter to your parents. Can I get your mum's name? I need to know. I'm surprised that the teacher didn't have this on record, but anyway, it was the 80s. Things were different back then. So he's asking the kid for his mum's name so he can write the letter out. And he goes, I don't know. He goes, what do you mean you don't know? I need your mum's name. What's your mum's name? I just call her mum. I kid you not. Year 6, what is that? You're at least 11 or you're at least 11 or 12 years old. How could you not know your mum's name by that age? That is just, this is like, I think back on it and that family was all kinds of fucked up. I once found a padlock and the padlock was not locked. So I went around to their house opened up the electricity box, turned off the electricity, locked the box up, and went next door because my mate lived next door to him. And I went to my mate's house next to his house and I told him about it and he was in stitches, and then we continued to play Atari 2600 games. His mum comes around to the house about half an hour later and she goes, and we've got the Atari going on in the background up loud, probably playing ET, and she asks, "Is your electricity on?" The whole family was dumb. And then we just said, no, the electricity's fine. And so she goes back, and I went home later that night thinking, okay, mission accomplished. Maybe they'll figure it out and get the electricity back on eventually. 3 hours later, it started getting dark. I get a phone call, and my mate's sticking the phone out of the window going, "Mate, you gotta listen to this." And I can hear the old man fuming, like yelling and screaming. And he goes, "They think that the electricity council came along and turned the power off because they didn't pay the bill." I was an asshole. Anyway, back to the game. Things were different back in the 80s. Not much I can just do. What? Not much I can do with just that, though. What is this? You're interested in the letter boy? Yeah, you can smell it and track her scent. Well, if the dog's as much of a detective as Tsukumu makes him out to sound like it is, I suppose I should just let him have a crack at it. Alright, track the scent for me, will you? That family sounds paranoid. Nah, well, paranoid, but just absolutely dumb. Like, really, really. Dumbest family I have ever met, and will never meet another family as stupid as that one.
Doing great. Got something?
I went to the guy's house once.
Doing great.
Went to the guy's house once, and he was showing me his cats. And then he proceeded to throw his cat from the top level down to the second level. I was just like, what the fuck am I seeing here? And I was too young to realize I should do something about it. Those poor cats in that family, I tell ya. What the hell? Shuku-san, was it? You gotta make that dough for his sake, right? You promise you'll send him his share, right? Of course we will. You pay up what you owe, that is. No funny business on your end either. That kid grew up to be Scott. No, wait, nah. Actually, I don't know what. You got me curious. I never bothered to search this guy. Never. I'm not going to show you. All you're going to see is my reaction if I find him or not. Let's see. Doesn't look like... I don't think... It's a very good chance. I'm being deadly serious here. There's a very good chance that the guy's no longer, right? Because it's been a very, very long time. I'll try the whole family. That's not him. That's not him. Wow. So far, not good. Trying to figure the girl's name. I can't say it on air. I think this was her name. I can't remember.
Nah. Too clever looking. It's not. The whole family's dumb. Stupidly dumb. Dumb. And it's not her. Okay. Nah, it doesn't look like... If they are on Facebook, I don't think their profiles are live anymore. And if I saw this guy's stupid head, I would recognize it straight away. Nah, okay. That will just continue on. I thought that would lead to something, but I guess not. What's your problem? Go sniff out a bone somewhere else. Shoot.
Excuse me.
You're Suzuki-kun's mum, right? Mikan Shibuya? How'd you know that? I came looking for you after this dog led me to your son. Didn't expect to run into this guy too, but now I see what's going on here. Dog led you? My guess is you owed someone enough money that this scumbag's trying to drag you off to work for some unsavory job for the rest of your life. A brothel or something, perhaps, probably? What? I mean, happens all the time here, where I work. Well, the fuck is your deal, asshole? If you're going to get in the way of company business, don't be surprised when you end up dead.
Hey.
I already heard you say she owes you. How much she owes you by now? What interest are you charging? She borrowed 500 grand. Interest, that's 9 mil. How's that 9 mil if you get... You planning on covering it or something? Okay, I see. That's an exorbitant rate. I knew I was looking for at a loan shark from the first moment. Think I'll be leaving with Mika-san now. Do I need to knock you out first or no? Fuck you, man. We got her first. Wow. We got her first. Do you hear that language? You know what? I'm just gonna ice you and your mutt. Yakuza. Don't mind if I do. These parts are strangely satisfying. Okay. Remember, this is just a side mission.
Hey.
Want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? Oh, thank you. I'm a fully licensed lawyer, and I'd be happy to take a case pro bono. Why don't we sit down for a little chat? Oh shit, screw this. So, is that it? How'd it get so bad? Huh? Still waiting for you at the orphanage. You thought you were going back to get him. They said if I didn't go with that man, they'd sell him off to someone. You can't sell kids. So that's what
In other words,
made you panic enough to agree to do what they said. I feel so terrible. That's the sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough that you break. Next thing you know, they own you outright.
excuse me.
I know a good lawyer in Kamurocho who's happy enough to help you. Should I reach out to her for you? Please, yes. Get yourself a lawyer. Mom, you're back. Alright, so it's worked out well in the end. It was not that she was just giving him up because, you know, F this kid. That would be so bad. It's a good point. But you're doing really well. You've got the whole town talking about you now. You have a home. Where's your home? Dog acts coy. Jeez, boy, I wish you could tell me. This is the first time this screen has popped up. Yakami-san, I have a huge favor to ask. I'll pay you if I have to. Please find Ranpu for me. Ranpu? The old mystery author? Oh, sorry. Ranpu's the name of our dog, but he's a big mystery lover too. How does a dog like mysteries? Dogs just like scratching their butt and asking for food. Come on. He even gets away from the house to go salt them sometimes. Let me send you a picture. That's the dog. Oh, cute kid. Should have known. So you're Amasara's dog, huh?
Seriously?
Just had to break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? Can't say I'm surprised though. They say pets and their owners grow more and more alike over the years, but this is... whatever. I should just get in touch with Amasara. Yeah, I got your dog.
Yagami-san!
Hey, Ranpu, you listen. No wandering off on your own. It doesn't care. You'll never behave, will you?
Nope.
Seems like a good boy to me, aren't you? He does seem rather fond of you. Rumpa's usually more wary of strangers. Maybe he sees you more as a professional partner.
Huh?
Really? You think so? Indeed I do. God, I wish they had voice acting in these parts. I've been raising him as a proper investigatory partner ever since he was a puppy. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, when I was little, I read a book about a detective girl whose dog helped her crack a case. The moment that dog needs a spin-off. Correct. The dog needs his own game. That's a good point. Why didn't I pick up on that? I just realized my controller... Now, this is a brand new controller. Xbox Series X. Scratched already. Like, it's ridiculous. Scratched already. And it's not even a year old. Scratched! Can't get anything decent anymore. Rambo versus... It's not Rampu. Rambo. Rumpu. The moment I finished that book, I started training Ranpu to help me solve mysteries. So you're the reason why he's sniffing out trouble. Yes, and it seems like he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing, he's off and running. What a silly plot. We try to keep him inside the house, but he's just too good at slipping out.
Does that mean?
Is that okay, like, with the animal shelters and police? No, it's very much is not. Rambo's been caught several times by both groups, and I have to be the one who picks him up and apologize every time. No, you don't just apologize. You end up paying. It's costly. I know, because I had a dog that used to jump the fence. That shit's expensive. And they fine you, and if you don't pay the fine, you can't leave the country. They cancel your passport, and you can't get a license. So if you go to renew your license, you need to take care of the unpaid fines before they'll renew it. So yeah, I had to learn that the hard way. Because I remember getting that fine and I was thinking, fuck that, I'm not paying that. Yeah, you got to pay it. They make you pay it. Becoming quite a familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately, but he doesn't bite and even tries to help the people out. So they're a lot more lenient with him than they're supposed to be. That's not how it works in real life.
What?
You think so? Yeah, you're like a dog. That's what he just said.
Hey.
Isn't it amazing how much, like, polygons go into making a character's face like that now? And how realistic they make it look. This is crazy. Living your best life, aren't you, boy? One of my cats got captured. My mum just went off at the catcher and got scared. The guy scared the guy to give back the cat for free. Shouldn't let your cats out. And he's off. Renpo, no.
I'm sorry.
I have to go. She's an annoying character, I must admit. Well, that was a zany bit of side plot. Goofy side plot over. Can we get, on with the game? Where's that sound effect that suits it? No, I don't know. I can't find it. Yeah. Goofy, zany. Are we back at the save point from... Nah, this is different. I don't know this. I don't recognize this area. Can you go up those steps? Like, not that it means anything. No, you can't go up the steps. Invisible wall. This is the homeless shelter. I knew this kind of looked familiar. Whoa. Had a cat. Had a few cats. That's not a real cat. That's a person pretending to be a cat. You gotta put cat sounds in the game. Make them real, can't you? Instead of a woman going, nah, nah. Right. So much crap around here. Isn't it supposed to be a feature in the game? You got to find the cats and unlock all the cats. Man, there's a lot of cats. It's freaky on the headphones. He sells his shit, so I'm not interested in anything that he's got. I keep hearing the cats, but I can't see them. That's disgusting. You're picking up a mogwort from a public toilet that's got homeless people living in it. Look at all the shit they've got in there. Can you see it? Anyone see it? So loud in this headset. It's got to be here somewhere. This is like some ASMR shit. Is it up? No. They're in the public toilet. I give up. Can you climb up? No. Stop running around. And the cat sounds go away when you come over this side. Maybe it's on the roof. Hang on, what is that? We've got a fight first to take care of. Just stay down. Cat on the hot tin roof? Ah, I didn't know about this section. Okay. Maybe... Actually, no, it's the same area. God damn it. We got a fire in the middle of the day. Can I go in here? No. No, I'm giving up. That's just doing my head in. No, I'm not going to play a game. Go away. I keep on thinking that I see it, but it's a tire. Oh, they're here. They don't seem to be doing anything. You can't interact with them. Hey. Oh, that's a cheap shot. You get an extra hit for that. How cool does that look? Top cat in the gang. Alright, back on track. Yeah. We keep getting sidetracked in this freaking game. So much shit to do. We didn't really stay in Yokohama very long. I think we've got to go back. Once this stupid pandemic is over. 90 minutes until Smash character reveal. Oh yeah, 90. Yeah, okay. I'm good at maths. I can figure that shit out. By the way, these streams are now recorded and put over to Spacies 2.
Hey, welcome back. Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
And I do know that you subscribed, so thank you very much, Retro, for subscribing to Spacies 2. I have now 12 subscribers.
One by have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Leomang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's
Guy's
not
annoying
gonna
as
fly.
shit.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene?
He's vaping.
I can get you anywhere in a Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone. And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me
And
the
beat
nod.
your fucking head in.
It's Tsukumo and Sukiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
I don't really care.
Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
Yeah, this guy's a joke.
Yagamishi, guess what? The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba. The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
They've already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here.
Gotta
check it
love
out.
internet. Like a lot of the time, internet gets it wrong. But when it gets it right, it's beautiful. Like it really is beautiful seeing everyone get together, try to figure some crap out, and they just nail it. See how this one goes. This is a game, I understand, but quite often people figure this crap out in real life.
A bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide. Mikoshiba was a damn psychopath. Ehara is the vigilante groper. And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
In internet terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ehara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ehara got arrested...
How realistic does that look?
...story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
And... shit's about to get real.
Check outside.
Did you put your head out the window when there's rocks being thrown in?
It's the Leomon.
Dr. Scott, Nick. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Catch you later.
Not bad.
Great, we got one of these idiot missions.
You're not getting away this time.
I hate these.
Asshole.
Insert Benny Hill music. Where's the speed up button? Damn it, I should have kicked that ball into him. Ah, I was about to catch him. Damn it, I always get close and do something stupid.
You won't get away.
Too slow.
Just catch him already, will ya? Jumped over him, I like it.
Try to keep up.
Love it. Kick the bucket. Come on, will we get him already? Just made that. Oh man, I thought you could kick the witch's hat. That's why I ran into it. Like, seriously, that was why. Yeah, too slow, alright? How you enjoying the game? I'm loving it. I really do like this game a lot. It's it gets goofy and it gets really deep. So kind of weird how it just goes between the two extremes. How does he know he ran this way? I didn't even know where he ran. He waits for you.
You won't get away. Give it up already.
Okay. Love these scenes. Look how detailed they get. Take off the mask, will ya? Baseball bat. Okay, cool.
Oh, great. Where am I?
Yeah, you're in enemy base, man. You're in enemy territory. What is this, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You lure me here? Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back.
This is shit, Freddy Krueger. It's Casey Jones gang.
For what it's worth, I'm an officer candidate of the Yokohama Leomon.
I don't like the font they use. I prefer Yakuza's font, but it's okay. They're trying to differentiate themselves. I get it.
I hear you took out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
They really put Wolverine in this game. True. Yeah. Who said Wolverine wasn't on Xbox?
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time.
Alright, this is gonna be a...
None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste.
They've been very quiet up until now.
Show me what you got.
You actually know his name. That's scary. Waiting for a quick time event. I think I'm gonna need skills. Imagine that you got the time to just pause and go, you know what, I'm gonna need to do this and this and this to kick your ass. I'm just trying to think of what other shit that I can get to be able to help with this crap. Hang on, it's the, what ability am I using now? The Tiger one, isn't it? Well, Tiger needs upgrading, so we'll just... I really don't know if this is going to help, but it's worth a shot. Alright, that's all that done. And let's go back to the... That shit's gotta hurt. Cutscenes are awesome. What's the defense stand? Oh shit, you can't even swing the chair quick enough. Okay. We're getting our ass kicked here. And I don't have much in the way of health. I don't know which ones of these are actually better for me. Hang on. A little bit? No. A little health? No. Jeez, I really should have bought more shit, yeah? It seems like, yeah, defending against this guy is not going to help. I think Snake. Yeah, Snake's probably going to beat a bit. Oh no, I don't know, man. Oh, that I missed that one. Oh, that's me out. Okay. First game over in the game. Crowd sounds like a bit of Fonzie's. Hey, 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 yeah. Seems to be a one-trick pony. I gotta beat this guy twice. It's essentially what that life bar is saying. Damn it. Yeah, he's doing it again. reason why I'm going quiet is because I got the shits, because I'm angry at myself for not having bought more items. Good. I pressed L and yeah. Damn it. It's getting fucking brutal. I'm throwing everything at this now. Alright, now we're even. It just seems like you can't get out of those scenarios. Man, I tried to get out of that. Get up, you bloody... Did he just knock himself out? That's not gonna do the trick. Pretty much fucked here. Yeah, I think the only thing I could do is go back to the last autosave and just buy a ton of shit before I get to this stage again. And that is pretty much me gone. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to the title screen, go back to the last recovery, then go in and just stock up on shit. Don't risk a KO. Use a recovery item whenever your health runs low. You can use them through the items app or assign them to shortcuts. Thanks, but yeah, not going to help me now. Man, that sucks. It sucks bad. What do you do? Yeah, it's not going well so far. I'm just waiting for the game to load up. Just a bit of housekeeping while I wait for the game to load up. This Sunday at 10:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, I will be hosting episode number 27 of the Synth Spacies show. Guest starring Emerald Rangers, who's lurking in the chat. I will also be having the top loader and Paul E. Kwan, or whatever he calls himself these days. He's gone and renamed himself. I will be hosting Synth Spacies show and getting streamed over on PAX and Generosity. And it's a stream for charity. We'll be looking to see if we can fuck cancer. It's a good cause. So looking forward to seeing some people get their questions sent in. Basically what I ask people to do is record themselves asking any video game related question. Could be retro, could be modern, anything. And you send it in to, you got to keep it a minute or less, and send it to brian@synthspacies.com.au. That's BRIAN at synthspacies.com.au. And if your question is good enough, it will feature on the next episode of the Synth Spacies show, shown to about 500 people, maybe. So we'll see. That's what I'm expecting. No pressure, Emerald Rangers, but yeah, there will be about 500 people watching this one live, so don't fuck up. All right, let's get back to the game. Am I nervous? Yeah, a little. Yeah, I'll be shitting myself. That's about right. All right, so we got the last save. What's today's date? Okay, so that's our best bet. Is to go back to the last save. Thank God it didn't autosave at the fight. So these pinheads don't help. 10th nearly to 11th. What? No, it's the 5th, isn't it? 5th of October. Yeah, today is the day they release Windows 11, which I'm going to download as soon as this stream is finished or install. My calendar is in American for some reason. Yeah, fix that shit up. All right. Don't want to talk to these bozos. I just want to get on with buying up. So I've got to find myself a store. I just didn't know that there was going to be a boss fight. You know, there. Where's a store? Chicken de Sal. Pharmacy. That's our bet. Health and beauty. Okay, Spacies, I'm going to have to call it a night. Been fun watching. Thank you very much. I'm going to continue on because I'm genuinely interested in what happens next in this game. You know what? They do this in shops in Japan. They'll just put boxes there and it will stop you from going up the steps. God, this is so accurate. Are you fucks going to not get out of the way? Yeah, just get out of the way. Hi. What do we need? Shit's expensive. Tuna cat food. What's that one? Hemostasis built. What's with all the cat food? Suck it. Okay, I'm sick of this little bit of health crap. I want to see full. It's all a little bit of health. I go to a pharmacy expecting to be able to buy stuff that can revitalize me in a pinch, and I see this crap. Yeah, your store's full of crap. Get out of here. Looks good, but useless. Just move the furniture around. How much carnage can you do in here? What other stores are there then? I would have figured that would be a dead cert way to go about getting decent health regen. Pawn shops. Hustle Boutique. Do you know what? I might not have much of a choice. I might have to just buy up as many of those things as possible. Or just stop walking over the bikes. Just go through them. Stop being so polite. Down this road. That was fun. And stay down. Where's this place? Oh, I was going to say, don't tell me it's closed. What a dodgy looking place. What's with the voice? Alright, so can we pack this shit to go, please? You know what? I might have to do this on another stream. I just realized it's getting a little late. Sorry about that. Wrong screen. Actually, the real reason... What are you doing? No, I had the right camera angle. What are you doing? I didn't pick that. The real reason why I'm actually ending the stream here is my little kitty cat has brought in her toy and she wants to play. I kid you not. She's dead on time. 11 o'clock every night. Well, now it's 12. She doesn't realize it's daylight saving. But yeah, she drags in the toy, which is this thing. And she will drag it from 3 stories down in the house up two lots of stairs into this room for me to play with her. Good on you, Chibi. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be back again on... What day is it? Today is Tuesday. I'll be back again on Thursday again with... that was an auto bot chat. I'll be back again on Thursday night with... No, Friday night. My apologies. I've forgotten that I've shifted my streams. Friday night again with Lost Judgement, and there will be some exciting streams coming up with Monkey Ball coming up later on in the, next week, not before then, because I didn't get the game until then. By the way, that is going to be coming back again. Darius Burst, that came in the mail today. Freaking awesome, love it. The bag came in today as well. Bunch of stickers and stuff came in. Those guys at In Games really do look after the streamers. So major big thanks to them. I'm going to go. I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to do credits. But in the meantime, my name has been Brian. I've been gaming since Spacies. I hope you love this new camera angle. Just makes the streams a little more fun. And it's turned my room into a full-on studio now. I've got big studio lights going here, here, and here. It's all happening. I just got to get the viewers. All right, let's get over to the credits. These are the people that made tonight's stream possible. Nothing happens without these people. Is it going to roll credits? Please roll the credits. It's not doing it. It's not going to do it. I gotta. It always does this. It always lets me down. One moment while I fix another technical hitch on the fly. You gotta love these technical hitches, don't you? One moment.
it's rolling again. That's a bit of a technical hitch. And my cat is definitely starting to go a little bonkers. What? Shut up, Chibi. The credits are not rolling. This is weird. I got to do this all on the fly. Aww. I don't think we're going to get credits tonight. That's a shame. Well, we're going to thank Sebastian for the sub. That was awesome. And we've also got to thank Emerald Rangers for hanging in there from the beginning to the end. My name's been Brian. I've been gaming since Spacies. What a crap ending to this stream. Hope the next one goes better. Bye now.